There is a danger of being stripped of the organic life and vitality of the same supreme power that you look forward to. Today I call you to come into an empowered place. A place where you live from love, kindness, goodness, solely from the core of your being and your oneness with the divine, your interconnection with the divine, you being pregnant as a result of a fusing of your spirit with the divine spirit. Hello to you, precious one. You're welcome to Love Talk Therapy. It's a wonderful day, and today I'd like to talk about anxiety in the life of a devotee. By devotee, I mean a Christian, a Buddhist, a Zoroastrianist, a Taoist, a Hindu, or I don't know how to call that. I think a Hinduist. I'm not sure. The promise of a return of a savior can evoke anxiety in the life of a devotee. As I take a deeper look into the meaning of anxiety, which has to do with a feeling of fear, of dread, or of uneasiness, I also think of anxiety when it comes to the various religions of the world and the belief systems of these religions. One thing I've come to understand is that though religions may appear distinct and diverse, there's usually a central theme that ties most of the religions of the world together. So there is a concept of good, of evil, of righteous reward, of punishment, if you will, for the defaulters. Diverse religions come to one theme: the belief in a higher power or a divine force, which most of these religions look to for strength, power, support, for direction, and for guidance. They are connected by a higher power, a divine force, spiritual growth, and ethical values. They all have similar stories of the Buddha, the Christ, the Muhammad, the Sati, the Vishnu, a story of a savior, someone who brought redemption at one point or the other. Although these religions may differ in appellations and slightly in their belief systems, there is a central theme of truth, of righteousness, of goodness, of reward at the end of the journey. Religions with a Messiah concept include the Buddhists, who look forward to the coming of the Maitreya, Christians, who look forward to the coming of the Christ, Zoroastrianists look forward to the 𝐥𝐢𝐟𝐞𝐭𝐲, Hindus look forward to the coming of the Kalki, the Taoists look forward to the coming of the 𝐥𝐢𝐟𝐞𝐭𝐲, Muslims await the Imam Mahdi, Jews await the Mashiach. All these religions look forward to the coming of a promised savior. I'm looking at the state of each of these devotees as they look forward to the coming of a promised savior. If there's a reward or punishment that awaits devotees at the end of their journey, the possibility of living a life of anxiety appears. Does the reward of a promised savior evoke anxiety in you? I'm talking about an anxiety that is not very visible. It's a kind of malign or covert anxiety that makes you to do things not from an empowered place. If every devotee lived from an empowered place, in connection, in oneness with the higher power or the divine power, it will be a place where they are able to say yes or no, where they live from a sound mind, a place where they can love because they have contacted a power that shines through them, that empowers them, causes them to live from the place of an empowered free will. Are you living from an empowered place? from a place of love, of giving? Or are you living from a place of anxiety or fear of what lies ahead, the punishment or the reward thereof that you await? There is a danger of being stripped of the organic life and vitality of the same supreme power that you look forward to. The danger of living from an anxious state that is not revealed even to the person who lives in that way. When your goodness is tied to the reward of a promised Savior, as you look forward to the coming of a promised Savior or a Messiah, are you living from an empowered place, a place of rest, of love, of peace, a place where you can say yes or no because you desire to, because you live from a law of love, from a spirit of love? Are you living from a subtle, anxious place where you are not in your right mind? It is a powerful thing to live from a place of connection, of love, of peace, an empowered place where your will becomes one with the divine power, with the supreme being, with the source, rather than from an anxious place. Living from a place of fear would mean that every action that you take is guided by a sense of fear. I want you to envisage for a moment what this looks like. It feels like a beautiful prison with flowers and many advantages, many benefits. The flowers and the good things in your environment distract you from the core, from the richness, from the realness of the experience of living from a place of freedom. Today I call you to come into an empowered place where you live from love, from kindness, from goodness, solely from the core of your being and your oneness with the divine, your interconnection with the divine, you being pregnant as a result of a fusing of your spirit with the divine spirit. I'm calling you to come out of a place of anxiety, to come into a place where you are emboldened, empowered, a place of love. Thank you for listening to Love Talk Therapy. If you connect to what you hear, subscribe, share, and be a part of Love Talk Therapy. I love you. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. Bye.